I kept it on 4, and it was a super small stash. I was so pissed. I was like, God damn it. Whatever.
I mean, it's gonna grow
Smooth
back pretty quick,
feeling.
huh?
Yeah. It's already like, it's at that stage where it hurts when I rub my face. You know, the stubble. It just
Yeah.
hurts. You're like, oh,
Well, I mean, you grow yours
sandpaper.
grows out thicker than mine.
That's fair.
Yeah, my
I am
final
more of a
form is
man.
not
This is true.
even a proper beard.
Now you don't know if you don't let it grow, baby. Got to
I
start
have,
over.
I
Have you?
have
What's the longest
at
you've
the
gone?
no at the height of the pandemic,
Longest.
I was just like homeless looking.
Give me time frame. I need time. Give me time frame.
Months.
Months?
Yeah,
That's efficient.
yeah. I can't do it. I don't have the man juice.
I'm gonna be honest. You know what? You might have too much man juice. You know that, right?
Mm.
People with incredibly high testosterone have a hard time growing hair on their face, and they go bald.
Oh no, that's not me.
No, no, no. I got low T. I got no T, dude.
Baby.
All right, let's get into it, boys. Let's have some fun.
Hold on, I have to
So,
pull a picture of you.
oh, dude. I'm excited. I'm excited for today's popcorn talk. I showed Kitty. God,
That's what you look like.
you know what? That's a handsome dude, man. That's a really Why has he got a dick in his hand right there in the bearded characters? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Why has he got a penis in his
That
hand?
is interesting. In the
I
one to the
don't.
right, he's like shaving my shoulders.
That's more me for sure, though. That's 100% more me. Oh, dude. Dude, Danny Annie spent like the first hour flaming me on stream. It was rough for me.
Oh, yeah,
It was good.
easy target. I'm glad someone got you
Easy
though.
target. Oh, it wasn't a god. It was a roast fucking sniper shot in the fucking dome nonstop.
Good.
Two pieces,
She
man.
was the only one?
Oh no, everybody.
Oh, great. Great.
Literally everybody. Everybody.
Oh, but
Everybody got some fun.
she had some stinging for
She
you.
led the charge. Yeah, she
Hmm.
called me Nino Nerg, and I got real sad. I got real sad. Oh, Heavy, that's fucking beautiful, dude. That's a beautiful beard
What you
right there.
doing looking like a good era Elvis? No, they're supposed to make fun of him, Kitty.
Oh,
Jesus.
hold on now. Hold on now. You hear that? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
We did hear that from someone who's clearly biased. We heard it.
Well, you ain't nothing but a hound dog. Riding all the time.
let's
All right.
uh let's open with Sergo's rating.
All right. So Sergo's rating. Now, guys, you guys know this. If you guys want to leave an opinion, leave a rating, leave a review of the movie, watch, make sure you're on our Discord here. Which cord? Discord. Right there. Go ahead and join us. And then in the popcorn talk section, leave your review under the picture of the movie for the current thing that we're watching, okay? That being said, let's move on to Sergo's review.
You've heard
1999.
Sergo speak, haven't you?
Yeah.
Oh. After this one in future episodes, I'm just gonna have you imitate his voice. And
He's got a good accent. It's good.
okay.
He's got a little bit of
You
got a little European on it.
you think you could do it?
I know I can do it.
Sounds like you have done it.
As 100%, you'd be right to assume that.
Okay. All right. So last time me reading Sergo's review. Okay, wow. I've heard good things about this movie, but I actually didn't expect for it to be this good. I love the movie so much that it might be the perfect movie. Love the cast, the action, the story, also the main character screaming back at the mummies was a funny touch. That's true. Like in
It was good.
1999 theaters, we shit ourselves.
Killed. Yeah,
Yeah.
killed.
Yeah. Absolutely loved it. It's truly an amazing movie. It's not my favorite, but from rating this movie, it might be the best movie I've ever seen. He goes
Good distinction.
10 out of 10. Maxes everything.
Woo! Okay.
Okay.
Solid. All right. So Fury, I gotta give your guess. I'm gonna guess yours.
Okay.
I feel like this week you were having the same issue with me. It's either a 10 is so I don't know, I can't do 10.
Okay.
I don't know why, but I was thinking about it, right? So for me, it was 9.5. For me personally, Heart of Hearts, 9.5.
Your Heart of Hearts 9.5. Okay.
Heart of Hearts, 9.5. For you, I could be talked up to a 10, but fuck, it was rough. I'm gonna say 9 for you. I'm gonna say
9
9.
for me. Okay.
9 for you.
Sergo guesses a 9.5 for me. Oh, you guys,
Okay.
funny. So, putting
We'll see right now.
putting the shit together for the show, or for the show is super interesting, and it starts at the synopsis. Like I was caught off guard so many times during this, and it starts with the
Really?
synopsis.
This is exciting.
In 1920s Egypt, adventurer Rick O'Connell teams up with a spirited librarian and her brother to uncover the secrets of the ancient city of Hamunaptra. But when they accidentally awaken a cursed high priest, they must battle an immortal force bent on unleashing plagues and reclaiming his lost love.
That's a great synopsis.
I didn't know it was in the 20s. Did everyone
Yeah,
else
what?
catch that?
Really?
I knew it was
What era was
older.
shooting?
20s. Yeah, I had to look up when planes were invented because they have that good plane scene.
They had a great plane scene.
Yeah, that blew my mind. Specifically 1926.
1926. Nice. So
I mean, they
did
never
you think
said
was, like,
it. What
more of
is
the
our?
40s?
It just
More
looks
like a
older. I
40s
don't
or
know.
50s?
Just not today.
Yeah, obviously not today. I would have never thought today. It's not something I would have thought of, but it is surprising, sure. Great synopsis. And that movie, we watched that movie. That was a great fucking movie.
We did watch that movie. Well,
we
this
100%
doesn't
watched that movie.
This doesn't mention how funny it is.
I was gonna say this. If anything, this is a toned down version, low expectation synopsis.
Yeah, you know,
you walk in like this is good.
I think about how you know, movies you need a storyline, right? And by virtue of that, you can take almost any drama movie and with the right lines and everything, just make it a comedy.
Yeah.
You know, like Happy Gilmore, that premise would be a pretty good drama. Yeah. But it's with Adam Sandler, they're cracking jokes the whole time, so it works perfectly as a comedy as well.
So, what's his name? Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Jason Segel, yeah.
Yeah, so he talks about their interview on Conan O'Brien where he was trying to write Forgetting Sarah Marshall and he was having a hard time. And someone told him, he's like, you just write it as a drama and write it from your point of view because you're naturally funny. Your mindset is going to make jokes and shift the tone. Don't try to write a comedy. Just write a drama with who you are and you will naturally make it funny. And he did. That was part of his process.
Yeah, that's good advice. And then I wonder if he used that for the Dracula musical that he was making.
You know he did. He loves puppets, dude. He worked that in.
Oh, like, no, I mean, because his character was writing the Dracula musical, and he wanted it to be a drama. Yeah. But he would show it to everyone, and they would laugh. I was like, and they would tell him, "No, it's a comedy. It just works as a comedy."
I feel like you're onto that. You hit the nail right there. I think 100% that's what it was because it's fucking funny and it's awesome and it's cool.
I cut you off. You showed Kitty the Mummy. Is that what it was?
Showed her the Mummy.
What happened?
She was fucking just hooked. She was nonstop. She was like just watching it. Like, duh. Also, big time lesbian for Evie. That's for sure. Big time lesbian.
Yes.
Her. I said everybody's a lesbian for her.
Yes. Yes.
Everybody.
Yeah. Whatever.
During that time, everyone unanimously agreed that she is her. And then Brendan, they were having a hard time finding hotties for Brendan. Because he went from Elizabeth Hurley, bedazzled, and that was like, fuck, dude, that was rough. Like, how do we hit him again with it? Because he's too handsome. He's way too handsome. Let's give him her, and boom. So they nailed it. 2 out of 2.
Let me pull up this classic meme where it says,
I am bisexual for her. Nerd, what's going on, Venom? How you doing now, Venom? Dude, but darn, everybody was super hot in the Mummy, man. Like everybody could get it. Look, all right, so the fucking guy, look, what's his name? What was his name in the movie? The one that led the charge. He was a part of the order. The guy above Brendan. I forgot his name.
Well, the character or the actor? Because I know neither.
Both. Both. Oh
The
fuck.
character's name isn't said in the first one.
It's not
They
okay.
only
What's
start
his, what's his
using it in the
actor's name?
sequel.
He played in Deuce Bigelow Bell. He was
Yeah.
the Gigolo guy.
Yeah.
What's his name though? It doesn't matter. Just
No,
hot dude.
I'll
hot,
get it.
sexy,
I mean, we
hairy.
waited long enough here.
I know it's a thing.
Okay,
dude, I
so
remember this. God, Rodney Dangerfield. Hero.
his character is Ardeth Bay,
Ardeth Bay.
and his actual name, the actor, is Oded Fair.
Oded Fair for sure. That man is more than fair. That man is goddamn handsome. All right, let me tell you that right now. This man was so handsome. My dad, this is how I know this man left an impression on my dad. My dad would, after like months after the movie, my dad would just randomly walk in the house like "Degblock, dipshit," and then just walks around saying that. And I'm like, this, I didn't understand it, but like, I get it now. That man's handsome as all hell.
You know, I was
He could get it.
thinking about you this past week and your bias toward Never Back Down through your dad liking that movie. But here's the thing: is you like Stomp the Yard,
I love the Stomp the Yard.
but I think your brain allows you to because either that's not even on your dad's radar or he hates it.
No, my dad loves Stomp the Yard too. He loves that movie.
Okay, but by your same logic, he only likes bad movies.
Yeah, I never said Stomp the Yard was a great fucking movie,
But you
it's a good
enjoy
one.
it.
I listen. Did I ever make an argument that I only exclusively like good movies? I have shitters
This
too.
is all about Never Back Down. I just want you to sit down and enjoy that movie
You
for
need to
what
let
it
go.
is.
Listen,
No.
you're being you. I need you to be Sergo and accept. You need to just accept the shitter for
No.
what it is. That's crazy. Sergo's more than you right now. That is wild to me, sir. Like Sergo took it on the chin. He accepted it. He's like, this is my scarlet. A
No,
I'm
you're still
wearing for
not
the rest of
listening to
my life."
me. Look, you and I were, and I don't even know how bad Stomp the Yard is, really. If every person I
It's not
talk
good.
to enjoys it, I mean, what are we really talking
It's
about
a
here?
shitter movie that we all enjoy.
No, it's something that shouldn't be as good as it is.
I agree. I 100%
Right.
agree.
But yeah,
Anyway,
I
why
haven't.
are you all butthurt over Never? Did you watch
No
it this
one's
week? You're
butthurt.
like,
I wish we
so
could
wrong.
enjoy that together. Like how we like quote and remember Stomp the Yard. I wish we had that and Never Back Down.
We can do that with The Mummy. There's so many other movies that are
This
better
one's
that we can do
obvious. This is obvious.
that with. You're trying to rope me in. I don't know, dude. You're going where I don't want to go, Mr. Frodo. Like, I'm not following you on that one.
Kitty says 9.5 from me. I couldn't find anything wrong with the movie except for maybe the guy without the tongue who was trying his best to sound like he didn't have a tongue and not convincing. But hey, even the story was pretty great. I kept saying that it actually has an Indiana Jones vibe. 100.
100%.
So did she take off a 0.5 because the guy, he sounded like he didn't have a tongue, didn't he? Or was he speaking a little too much?
He was speaking a little too much.
Okay.
And then, all right, so that scene where Imhotep and Benny, they made their way back to the palace where they got back. They just cut to Benny and Imhotep sitting in the chairs like his prince thanks you for being here. And it made no fucking sense. Like, how did that come to be? Why are they drinking tea? And he's all like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." It looks like he's
Yeah,
over
that's
the
true.
tea.
Yeah.
And it was weird. It was like a weird. All right, they didn't really make. There was no context for this whatsoever. Context.
Oh, why he was there?
Well, obviously we all know why he's there to get it, but like it went from them drinking in the bar, right?
Okay.
Cutscene to Imhotep and Benny saying thank you for accepting the prince's invitation to host
Right.
in the room, and the guy's just sitting there. But it was so It was out of nowhere. Like there
That's
was no, it
fine.
was abrupt. I don't know. It was I don't know.
That's
It's
fine. They
here's
just
my
had to
thing.
get to him. Here's the thing: is like,
It's very nitpicky, but when you're nitpicking at
oh,
that point,
oh,
it's
okay,
a sign of a good
okay,
movie. That's
that's
all
fine.
it is.
Sergo says, to be honest, at the end, I might bring my score down to 9.5 because entertainment, even though I was entertained, it wasn't the best, so it might not be the perfect movie. Huh.
That could be a thing, but you'd be wrong as well.
You
That's
be-
fine.
Yeah, I think that's one of the slam
I'm
dunk
not
ones.
gonna put value into a man who watches Forbidden Kingdom multiple times. That's crazy.
All right, let's see the trailer.
All right, here comes the trailer for the 1999 Brendan Fraser The Mummy. Let's do it.
Where did you get this?
On a dig down in Thebes.
Jonathan, I think you found something.
There is an ancient legend of a place known as the City of the Dead.
We call it the doorway to hell.
Where the earliest pharaohs were said to have hidden the wealth of Egypt.
Are we going into battle?
There's something out there. Something underneath that sand.
They came to uncover its secrets.
Mummies, my good son. This is where they made the mummies.
They sought to unlock its treasure.
And then there was light.
Oh, boy.
What they did
Oh, my God. It does exist.
I think this may be the Book of the Dead.
was unleash a force unlike any the world has ever known.
You must not read from the book!
You have unleashed a creature that we have feared for more than 3,000 years.
Whoa!
He will regenerate and no longer be the undead.
We are in serious trouble.
Do you swim?
If the occasion calls for it.
Trust me! It calls for it!
Universal Pictures invites you
His powers are growing.
What? This just keeps getting better and better.
to experience the adventure
It appears he's already chosen his human sacrifice.
that will live forever.
If he turns me into a mummy, you're the first one I'm coming after.
Go!
The Mummy.
So I'm
Good
gonna be
trailer.
honest. It's not a good trailer. That's a terrible trailer.
Why?
It I don't know how they made Brendan Fraser not it was bad. I didn't like it. Like none of the charisma, none of the fun, none of
That's
like,
what's good though. Then you go, but here.
The
But
trailer
you did you
have
want to
the
see
best-
that movie though?
I don't know, man.
You-
Brendan Fraser. Every time they went to Brendan, oh, we are in trouble. Like it just like was bad. I'm like, all right, that's hitting me the same way. Like whoever edited this trailer was bad, dude. Hopefully they got fired. Like it's not good.
That's crazy. I was like, oh, I want to see this.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Is that crazy?
And you nudge a person when you're watching in the theater.
Like I don't know. Like trust me, it calls for it. Like that was a funny moment. That was
Right.
a good moment.
Right.
In the trailer, it just felt misplaced and weird, and because like the tone was
Are we
so
gonna
serious
nitpick the
across
whole
the
time?
board.
Why can't we just
Nah, man,
tell
I didn't
the
like
truth
the trailer,
about
dude.
shit?
I didn't like the trailer, dude. That trailer sucked butt, dude. How did you make a great movie making it worse looking, dude? It's weird, dude.
All right, I'll politely listen to you nitpick, but I
like
won't
the
fight
trailer.
you. I
didn't
won't
like it.
engage with it. I'll be
I didn't
here.
like it.
I'll be
I
here.
didn't like it.
The
I didn't
trailer.
like it.
Box office. It's a big one.
80? Wow. 80 million. Okay. Budget was 80 million. Gross US and fuck. Okay, so it nearly 2x. Oh, it killed in weekend US Canada. That was no, it didn't kill. I'm sorry. Gross worldwide. So it collected some checks for sure. Good
Yes.
Lord, dude, gross worldwide. So it didn't do as great in the States. So weekend, or it's the
Well,
weekend.
like you
of
said,
US
it
and
almost
Canada is
2x. That's what you want.
2x is good. No, 2x is not bad, but it definitely over time crushed it. Like it 100% gross worldwide.
Well, yeah,
It
you still
did
had
better in-
DVD sales. That no, it murdered.
Yeah,
There's a
100%.
there's an IMDb fact at the end that captures the moment.
Nice. Yeah, 5x worldwide. That's great. That's how you get a Mummy 2 and unfortunately a Mummy 3. But like that's how you do those numbers, dude.
Yeah, Mummy 3. On paper, that should have
That should have been
that should have
fire.
been it. Yeah.
Jet Li, The Orient, Mummies. Absolutely, that should have been fire. What happened? It still
Maybe
makes me mad.
it's time to start having a conversation about Jet Li.
Oh, dude, yeah. You know what? I don't think the man hits. Matter of fact, the best thing he's done as of lately, Iron Fist, and they had to put that boy in makeup, dude. They had to he couldn't be himself in that movie, dude.
As I was saying it, all his good movies just flashed
He
over
has
my
fucking
over my
amazing films, dude.
mind. I
The
was like,
one
this
is still one of my
stupid.
favorite. Like, the one was a B-rated. It should have been a B-rated straight-to-video movie, and that movie was fucking great.
That's the
Love one.
issue. Sergo, have you seen all of Jet Li's movies? Somehow you picked the worst one. I don't know how you did that.
Like, have you seen at least the ones he's known for? What kicked off his fucking career? Fists of Fury, like yeah, like all these amazing films. You know what? I'm gonna choose Forbidden Kingdom. God, just like a goddamn monkey. I love it, dude.
No, I like Unleashed a lot.
Unleashed was fantastic.
That one I like
Romeo
a
Must
lot.
Die. What? Let's go. Fantastic. Really good.
That's well, I guess Cradle to the Grave was like a sequel, like a different name
Cradle to the Grave,
sequel.
there you go.
But I think it was a sequel to
he's
the
got
other
good
one that they
movies.
did.
It was a really good fucking movie.
Which was it, like
makes
Hard Proof or something like
Somewhere
that?
around there. Legend. Legend was a really good fucking introspective film about like Bruce Lee's master, and he like his badass story, like very Imp Man like. It was fucking cool. Nah, I'm gonna choose Forbidden Kingdom.
Let's go with the scores. One of my favorite games is Bloons TD6, which is about monkeys versus balloons. I like monkeys. What can I say? I do like TD6.
Planet of the Apes. Planet of the Apes must be your shit then.
I do like
which you would be
TD6 a
wrong.
lot. All right, let's hit it.
This pissed me off. This made me mad.
The 7.1?
Oh, 9. Okay, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, you were right. You're good, man.
Hey, fuck yeah, boys.
You have my number.
Did I just nail Fury for a third time? Woo!
Did you?
3 times, baby. Not in a row, but 3 times.
Oh, okay.
God, 2 times in a row, but 3 times overall. Ah, yeah. All right, 7.1. So this one pissed me off. So I had Fury, Kitty. I was like, hey, can you look it up? I'm just curious to see what IMDb scored it. 7.1, dude. That
Right.
is so fucking crazy.
It's just a different time. We catch a little glimpse of it in the reviews that we read, but a lot of them come from 1999, and yeah, it just aged wonderfully. I think in '99 we were spoiled with good movies. We were literally at the end of one of the best decades for film. And they're like,
you know what,
oh,
Brendan,
this
before
shit.
Brendan came in, I don't think he was like known to be pushed forward as the action protagonist star.
No, he got this. I think I left it out of the IMDb facts, but he got this because of his performance in George of the Jungle.
Yeah, he was just like, dude, he did George of the Jungle, Airheads, and he was doing Encino Man. So he was the stud. He was like the sexy. He was the Gosling that no one took serious. And then like this movie, for me personally, when I went to go watch with my family, I was fucking blown away, dude. This is awesome. This is my hero. Just the right amount of action, fucking right amount of competence, right amount of sexy, right amount of smart ass. This was awesome. I loved him. I can't glaze Brendan Fraser in the performance in this role enough. Fucking incredible.
All right.
Acting.
So when we brought up this movie,
Okay.
you were trying to convince me, oh, you know, the acting wasn't there like you think. And in my mind, I was just thinking of the big moments from the movie because it had been a little bit since I've seen it.
Obviously.
But you were right. You're right. Everyone, it's very well casted, first of all.
Very well casted.
And everyone does well in their roles.
Very well.
I'm not sure anything ever turned the corner for a Max in
Nothing so-
acting.
They all did exactly what they needed to do. 100%.
What do you got? A 1?
I'm gonna give it a 1, man. And guys, you heard that? You hear what he said? He said I was right.
Said you were
W's in the
right.
chat, boys. W's in the chat. This is a first. This is a first in popcorn talk history.
I give it
I
up.
was
We
right.
had to tell the truth around here.
RKO, fucking Randy Orton off the top turnbuckle. Champions right there. Just give them the pose. All right, so acting's a 1. I 100% it was great. Story plot 1.5, easy 1.5.
Oh yeah, it's cool.
They took the original Mummy and they made it their own, brought it into a little bit more modern take on it. In that way.
Also didn't know it was a remake.
Yeah, and they made it, dude. It was great. Direction 1.5, easy 1.5.
That one's easy too. And then it's just easy. And then we'll go through the IMDb facts. It's like, oh, this is fucking easy.
Easy. All right. Overall production 1.5, dude. Dude, the sets, the clothing, everything, dude. Just fucking to the T. The airplane, dude. When they're in the bar drinking and he's stepping into the fountain, I was like taking in the entire environment. I was like, this is fucking great. The music, the music, iconic. When you hear the music, you're like, oh my god, this is really fucking good. Like,
That's a good point.
dude.
That's something that is usually lost on me, but you're right. It's very good.
The music, fantastic. 1.5, yeah. Screenplay dialogue, a 1. Okay, hold on.
I have a 1, yeah.
Well,
let me tell you my 1.
Yeah, please.
I was rocking with it. I was like, oh my god, they're gonna do it. Like they're gonna go perfect. Because the acting, I could be talked into a 1.5 in acting just because for everyone just hitting their mark. That should be applauded and recognized. But at the end, when they had the final standoff with Imhotep, he didn't do anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's just kind of like walking around,
I noticed that,
letting things happen.
Too. Yeah, he was chasing Jonathan upstairs.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden Jonathan was behind a tomb, and then he turns around and watches the love of his life with a blade, starts stabbing or chasing Evie, and then
Evie's just 1v1ing that mummy.
Yeah, and O'Connell's doing all the fucking work. He's doing 9% of the homework for the group. And he's just jumping around, and Imhotep was just standing. I noticed that. I couldn't unsee that when I saw it for the first time in a long time again. I was like, oh my god, he's just standing there.
Right. Well, so that's why I'm saying it's a screenplay issue, because it just seems like they just lost track of him, and they wrote themselves into a corner, because leading up to that final scene, we see him do all this incredible shit.
All this crazy shit.
And they keep saying, it's like, once he gets his body back, we're not going to stop him for shit. Yeah. Like, it's a wrap.
You know what's funny, to your point even further, another scene that threw me off was when he was, remember they were chasing him and all the I guess the people. Oh, hold on. My camera went out.
Like zombies?
Camera went out. Zombies, dude. The moment I said zombies, I was like, can't handle it. Can't do it. Oh, that's weird. It just clicked off automatically. That's strange. Anyway, so the moment they were being chased, okay, down the streets with the zombies and everything, and then they were in their museum, right? At the very top of the window seal, they look down, they see they're completely fucking surrounded, all that, right? Then they've managed to rigmarole outside into the car and got out. That scene kind of threw me off because then you see Emotech do the classic iconic scream from the windowsill right there. I always thought, I'm like, what the fuck is Emotech's weakness? Window seals? Like, this man could have crashed through the windowsill with great ease, turned into fucking sand, and then just murdered everyone right there.
Right,
But
yeah.
like, he just watched. He just watched
Right,
as they
he-
got away. I'm like, that's weird.
He never did anything when it mattered. And there wasn't any explanation for that. They would just they would talk about his powers, build those up. They would show how powerful he is. And then
Yeah.
like in the clutch when it mattered, he just didn't do it. So it was just plot armor
I get it.
for our
And-
beloved
and
characters.
Kitty fucking had me rolling so hard because he took the eyes of the guy who couldn't see. I'm like, how are you gonna see, Motech? Those eyes are bad eyes, man. That was your first victim. Man, wear glasses. I was laughing so hard, like he took his eyes. I'm like, oh, that's fair.
Well, he doesn't
He doesn't keep their prescription.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's regenerative. He's just using
Okay.
the organs,
Right, okay.
rewriting the brain. But it was just a funny little nonsense.
Sure.
Shit. But no, you're right. When it mattered, he didn't do really much when it counted.
What are
So,
you on a 1?
I'm on a 1. You know, you convinced me that way. I was excited to hear about why, and that made
Entertainment.
1.5, dude. Obviously, if there could be a 2, it'd be a 2. 1.5. That's maxed out.
Je ne sais quoi.
Oh, 1. Obviously, a je ne sais quoi. Je ne sais quoi. Obviously.
Okay.
Everyone did great.
You matched me.
Acting wise, going back to the one that could be a 1.5. I'm just trying to. Could it be a 1.5?
I mean, everyone did very well, but
Everyone
it's,
did very well, man.
it's just
But it was perfect for the movie that was being delivered, not
Yeah.
for what was needed. They did everything exactly as needed. Benny was a conniving little survivalist that you just was excited when he finally got his. But he was also the funny, weird frenemy of O'Connell. O'Connell was great. The Americans were
He-
fucking.
you
they
know
were
what
great.
touched me at the end?
He was still trying to save him.
Yes, he
There he
was
is,
still gonna
dude.
save him. I was like, oh
He was
man.
still
I was
gonna
like, I don't
save
think I
him,
could
I'm
do
like,
that.
Yeah,
It's like-
I would never do that.
I
He's
I
just
even
a good
think
friend.
because there's 3 things, right? Where it's like saving someone, letting them die, and killing them yourself. Benny, for me, if he had slighted me that much, he was in the killing myself category. Like if I got my hands on him, like in the
dude,
fray, just
100%.
like, oh, if I have a spare moment, just fucking
It was never phone. You know what? That's a big one too. It was never. No one phoned in a performance. You know, everyone did really, really well, man. Like, so
That's
again,
true. It's really just what was asked of them. That's it.
and
They
The-
did
and everyone
everything that was
delivered.
asked, but what they were asked, it didn't. There was a
It
low ceiling.
played.
It was easy to
Yeah.
relatively easy to hit it.
it was great. Down to the guy who was gonna kill O'Connell, and then he came along for the ride, and then eventually got eaten through his own greed of the scarabs.
Yeah.
He great.
Oh, he
Great
did.
fucking
Yeah.
Dude, he was great. Dude,
Yeah.
I loved him. He was good.
Yeah.
Evie, dude, fucking Evie, her acting just immaculate.
Yeah.
When she was drunk with O'Connell by the fireplace,
Mm.
she's like, I might not be a fighter or a gunfighter or a swordsman. And you can see her in her face looking for it. And then when she finds it, she goes, a librarian. I'm like, fucking, yes. That was amazing to me. I was like, that's acting. Like you could see her find it in her face. Dude, like real tears. Like the fucking Egyptian dude was crying over his dead girlfriend, like real tears. Yeah. Like it was like everyone brought a great performance. I think I'm gonna change it to a 1.5.
Oh God.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm going to. I have to. It was perfect for what was given, what was asked, and then what was received. Like everyone did. Again, Benny, you wished Benny got his, but you also cared about their relationship between him and O'Connell. You Evie, that will they, won't they? Jonathan the brother, fucking star, just stud like of a fucking hilarious moments of like hilarity. He delivered fucking amazing lines. Jonathan the brother, fucking love that. Yeah, I'm the 1.5.
All right.
There was no small roles. Everyone shined in their own right.
Go to the awards.
Awards.
Academy only nominates it for best sound.
Fuck you, dude. What?
Here's
What?
this is how they were doing it in '99. You know who came through?
Who came through?
You know who came through. Let me.
Oh, Saturn.
We'll scroll down.
Hey, Lama. ¿Qué pasa, Lama? Fucking Saturn coming. You know who came through.
There's more at the bottom.
Best
We'll just go through them.
Okay. I'm interested. So they got nominated for a lot of awards.
They won a couple. They're down at the bottom, but
okay,
now
I'm
that I'm
interested in the
looking,
categories though. Who took it?
right? Yeah.
1999 must have been a fucking year of feast. Must have been a bolsterous.
Was the '90s? Let me see.
Just everyone was eating 1999. Eat.
Oh shit. Oh my god. Well, you're gonna.
Oh, I'm excited.
You're
Put 'em
gonna
up,
hate
put the
them.
numbers, put 'em up. Let's see it. Fuck, it's either bad or great. Either way.
We might get
both.
one. We might get one of your Saturn rants, but let's see. So
Saturn rants, we'll see.
Being John Malkovich wins.
Best fantasy film? Really?
It's more sci-fi, but you know how they do it.
I'm getting itchy, dude. I'm getting itchy just thinking about it. That's fucking ridiculous.
You know how they do it. Toy Story 2, Tarzan, Stuart Little, The Mummy, Austin Powers, Being John Malkovich.
Oh
All
my
these
God.
movies are good.
I'll even argue Toy Story 2 should have fucking won that. Like, if anything.
Oh.
I'll even argue Toy Story 2 being a fantasy fucking film. They should have took it.
No, I don't know. Being John Malkovich
Show me
is
the
pretty
line.
good.
How? Being John Malkovich is good. It's not Toy Story 2 good. All right. It's just not. I will fuck that. All right. That's ridiculous. Tarzan, Stuart Little. I remember enjoying Stuart Little.
They're good. No, all these movies
They're all
are good.
Austin Powers, fucking, that's a funny one. It's fantasy for sure.
Don't force the rant. If you don't got it tonight.
I'm not trying to but Malkovich is crazy, dude. I've seen that movie twice, and I do not put it on the same spectrum as The Mummy. I just don't. I don't. Neither is Toy Story 2. You're telling me.
Well, no. Here, look. I'll say if I was ordering these, I'd put The Mummy ahead.
Easily ahead. Toy Story 2 and Mummy ahead. Easy.
No,
Easy.
see, Toy Story 2.
You don't like Toy Story 2.
No, I like it. I like it. But Being John Malkovich, I don't know. That one I think I saw for the first time in like the last 4 years or something. I don't know. It's very good. It's very creative. Whereas like I wouldn't put John Malkovich over Toy Story 1. If that makes sense.
It's weird shit, dude.
No, because what's a sequel is a sequel. A sequel will, unless they do something incredible, always they just have to be in the shadow of the first.
So it gets point stocked in your eyes because it's living in the shadow automatically.
Yeah. I mean, it could still be a 10, but if I'm just rating pound for pound a movie against another one, I just think, John Malkovich probably accomplished more just in sheer creativity. Whereas like
Malkovich can suck my gonads.
Here's the thing is like Toy Story 1 is a must see.
Yeah.
I know how people feel about 3, but if I'm giving people like a top 10 must see movies, Toy Story's there. Or even a top 20. I don't think
Top 20,
I dip back
1
into
and
the
2 are
Toy
there.
Stories. I think I'm like, watch Toy Story 1. The other ones are good, but we had to spread it around a little more.
You're gonna put John Malkovich in your top 20?
Maybe not.
No, you
But that's not the
fucking
conversation. If Toy Story 2 is already out of my top 20, then John Malkovich might be out there, but still ahead of Toy Story 2.
Oh god. You're saying some crazy shit right now.
This is
Crazy.
how Saturn ends up with these rankings. It's like these
Jesus
conversations that go
Christ.
nowhere.
God, dude, to go
It's just look, you know, I came
Your
up with
tastes
the
are going nowhere.
I came up with the movie rating system. You know, I don't know what criteria I would use, like movie, but creativity would be up there. Originality, stuff like that.
This man's talking about creativity, Rich. Now we're talking about goddamn animated toys and getting fucking the dynamics of.
But
Coming,
we
you know,
but it was,
becoming an
we
old
saw that in
toy.
Toy Story 1.
Oh, got it. All right, you heard it here, Fury. Fury hates sequels. Hates them with a passion. Doesn't like them.
No, the Dark Knight was special enough to, you know, people
really?
forget about Batman Begins.
Just a rich billionaire who yet again fights crime. That's what you introduce. Exactly.
Exactly nothing. I told you if it does something special. So you could sit there and pretend like Dark Knight didn't do anything special.
Did the same thing as the Batman Begins.
You know,
Billionaire finds himself, continues to whoop people's ass and gives them concussions. Figures out how to balance his personal life. All right.
All right.
I'm over.
So,
all right, so best actor nominee.
a
Brendan
lot
Fraser,
of
that's good.
nominations. They're winners
Nominees
for
are good.
makeup. They
Yeah,
lost for
make-
special
okay.
effects. Fuck, we got to look at that one too.
You man.
Never mind. You might rant.
1999. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Star Wars
Give it to
Episode 1.
Yeah, that's a winner.
Yeah.
Dude.
You might even lose makeup in that department.
Yeah, dude. I'm sorry, but matter of fact, they should have fucking won everything. I don't
Dude,
understand. How did that
99.
not win? How did that not win?
This is sick,
fantasy
dude.
movie of the year.
This is sick. Star Wars Episode 1, Galaxy Quest, Matrix, Sleepy Hollow, Stuart Little.
Fucking Sleepy Hollow.
Do you remember when you had to make a movie and you're like, fuck, man, I don't know. Everyone made one of the best movies ever.
Fuck. You remember last Popcorn Talk? We were pleading with everyone, just try. This is what that looks like. Just try, dude.
This is a little
Studios is gonna
more.
try.
This is a little more.
This is trying. And
I
then
think did I ever get you to watch that Netflix movie Rebel Ridge?
No, I haven't seen it. Yet.
That's a good try. Oh,
Mm.
I just watched Wild Robot. Did you get around to that either?
I haven't had a chance to watch it. Was it
That's
good?
a try. I wasn't blown away.
Try, but it was a
Kind of
try.
predictable, but it was a try. Yeah, it
was a try.
I didn't feel cheated.
Watch
Yeah,
that. Okay, that's good.
these
Galaxy
are
Quest, fucking bangers.
no,
dude.
they
Never give
yeah,
up.
they
Never
were
surrender.
they were
That was
cooking.
so good.
Espe-
Fuck,
Especially
all right.
Sleepy Hollow, man.
Sleepy Hollow is really good. The makeup, you want to talk about practical effects, production? Sleepy Hollow, dude, crushed it. Man, listen. You know what this feels like? You're looking at like the 1993 Bulls, just shitting
Yeah.
bangers back to back, dude. And you're looking at today. You're like, we got LeBron James. That's our fucking high. And we're like, back in the day, we were eating
Green Mile in '99.
Fucking hell, dude. Green Mile? Holy shit. I just wanted some cornbread, motherfucker. I just wanted some cornbread.
Look, and then Charlie Kaufman wins Best Writer for being John Malkovich on the other side. The Sixth Sense. This is
Sixth
insane.
Sense? Golly. Fuck. Well,
Shit.
I don't know how we slept on the shoulders of giants, man,
Yeah,
during that time.
right, yeah.
Holy shit. Had we known how far we would have fallen.
That's
had
what I
we
said.
known, man.
That's what I'm saying is like the people that were reviewing The Mummy were just spoiled. They're just like
Spoiled
sticking their nose. They didn't understand what we would go through later on. That people would
Lord.
forget how to make a movie. Pitch Black was in
Pitch
'99.
Black. Good gravy. Oh, Green Mile is mind blowing.
Yeah. What a year.
Green, whatever class of writers and directors were in that
Was
class.
Blair Witch in 1992?
Fuck. Dude, The Sixth Sense.
The Iron Giant?
Fuck, we were the Iron Giant.
Oh, no. Best home video release. Okay, excuse me.
Oh God! But listen, this was happening to every consumer.
Oh no,
during
The
media
Iron
in
Giant's
those days.
99.
Fucking hell, dude! Everybody during that year woke up and was getting blasted in the face with epic fucking game-changing movies.
Austin
Like,
Powers, this is
Jesus.
crazy.
Jesus. This is 1999?
Yeah.
This is the greatest year of cinema. This has to be. I've never seen a class
98 is also pretty good. But this is
not like this, dude. Payback? Was that Payday or Payback? Scroll down.
Payback.
Hey, fucking hell, dude. Payback? Carter was in this. Oh, God. God. Everybody, guys ate well in 1999. We could just, what we could do? We can continue to do popcorn talks just off of the year alone. Just
all right,
off this
so
year alone.
let's go. This is 98. Saving Private.
Okay, hold on.
This is 98.
Okay, let's flip it out. Oh, Zorro. Fucking Zorro.
This is
so
98.
good. Oh. So
Ronin
good.
was good.
Ronin.
The plan was
Ronin
cool.
was great. God damn it. Lost in Space.
love Armageddon. I love
Jesus Christ. Pleasantville. I really love Pleasantville. That's one that not a lot of people talk about with Tobey Maguire.
Truman Show, Bugs Life.
Bugs Life. Godzilla.
Godzilla was cool.
It was cool. It was a cool factor.
Oh, Gattaca's cool.
Good
movie.
Good.
Okay. Oh, Blade.
Blade was great.
99 stronger.
Faculty was nice. It was
But
it was a bit
98
iconic
98 is belongs.
there. Yeah, damn, dude.
I still have to finish
Banger.
Meet Joe Black.
Oh, hold on, I got that again. Meet Joe Black. Yeah, that was good.
Okay.
Good gravy. Nah, I'm gonna say 1999.
No,
That's
yeah,
the
it was as I was scrolling down. This 98 was just good.
1999, dude.
And it was
Jeez.
probably more for like movies that weren't making it up on that list.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Remember,
The
I looked
Iron
it up.
Giant, The Green Mile.
Oh, Rounders is from 98.
Rounders. That's a great one too. Rounders is
Basketball, if you want to be silly.
basketball was silly. That was
What
good.
Dreams May Come, Half Baked.
Jesus Christ, Half Baked. That's incredible.
Yeah.
That's a tight race. That's a close race. I'm gonna still give it to 99.
Bugs Life, Ants came out. Small Soldiers.
Small Soldiers, great.
Okay.
The Green Mile, dude. Episode 1. Come on, man.
Oh, There's Something About Mary. You've Got Mail. 1998.
All right, those are good too, though.
Yeah.
Now
Fear
we're
and
getting
Loathing in
serious.
Las Vegas.
Ooh, now we're getting serious. Here.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on now.
That's what I'm saying. Can't Hardly Wait, which I like a lot. Rush Hour.
Jesus
It's sick.
It's,
Night at the
that's
Roxbury. American History
oh my
X.
God. That's 98?
Yes.
Fuck, that's disgusting. That's
Uh,
disgusting.
Fallen with Denzel Washington.
Oh,
Psycho, U.S. Marshals.
Jesus.
No.
I really like U.S. Marshals too. I would have a hard time if I had to choose one year and let go of the other. It's a hard one.
I think 99 because we were just going through the.
99's great, dude.
We were just going, but I
88's
just
great
remember how
too.
strong 98 was when I was looking. I was like, most of my favorite movies.
I'm gonna be honest, boys. If the qualities of movies was a stock, it was just plummeting down from. I think that's peak.
Kitty,
98,
Space Jam
99
was
is peak.
96.
Yeah, 96. It's fine. Late
But-
90s was the peak.
It was pretty
Peak
much all
movies.
through the 90s, but let's move on here.
Let's continue on. Yeah, God, that's just upsetting.
All right, yeah, reviews.
All right, reviews. You know how we do it here. We got a glazer, get a hater, get a man right down the middle.
10 out of 10. I can watch this on loop and not get bored. Great special effects for its time. Great cast, great story, photography, direction, production. Most likely had a great crew.
I'm going to be honest. Yeah, I get it.
Priscilla
feel
came
this is
back in
lazy.
2019 to drop this on us.
Yeah, he did. He's like, oh, by the way, I've been leaving a review every year. Let a new review every year. He's updating that bad boy.
Well,
Still great.
Priscilla in August of 2019 didn't know that the pandemic was coming up.
I'm gonna be honest. Based off that viewpoint, I don't think she cared because she got that bitch on loop
On
nonstop.
loop.
She's good to go, dude. She's good to go, dude.
Indoors quarantine, social distancing.
She's all for it.
There you go.
Sorry, the computer wouldn't let me put a 0 rating. The Mummy stank. It was a waste of time and money. The plot was completely predictable. A mummy tries to take over the world while our heroes, a sexy librarian, her goofball brother, a rugged ruffian, had to kill the immortal beast. It was obvious that the makers of this film started off trying to make this movie good, and upon realizing that the film would turn out awful, decided to act like it was supposed to be this way. The only reason that they should go see this film is if you are wide awake, feeling boisterous, and wanting to make the whole theater feel stupid for paying such hodgepodge. So see such hodgepodge. Oh no, the man-eating bugs are coming. Run away. What time? What? This guy's just dumb. Got it. Yeah, this guy is completely fucking dumb. I think his wife cheated on him with a guy whose favorite movie was The Mummy.
No, I think if you just saw Saving Private Ryan last year, you have a new bar in your head and like, fuck this motherfucking Brendan Fraser.
I'll be honest, you wouldn't watch that movie if you were just like strictly Saving Private Ryan. Off of the trailer.
With that epic trailer, you will.
Fuck you know. I'll be honest. Maybe you got fooled. I paid for a boring, weird, straight-laced mummy, and I get this incredibly witty writing, fun, uplifting, too fast and furious paced cinema. I say nay. So nah. This guy sucks.
This guy's just dumb.
I'd be interested. Has he rated any other films? Poser, that sounds about right.
This was in '99. He might be dead now.
Hopefully. Fucking twat. That's all I gotta say about it.
All right, here's the twat.
All right, here we go. What do you love?
A lot of 99 ratings.
Okay.
Oh, he liked the simple plan. Hated Can't Hardly Wait. All right, this guy's a fucking moron.
Matter of fact, you're a fucking simple plan. Hopefully, fucking God eradicated that plan, redid his fucking homework on
What
that.
the fuck? A Simple Plan. 8 out of 10 stars. Titled the best date movie of the year.
Probably because he couldn't get a date. So
I think you were right about the wife leaving. I thought you were.
I'm telling you right now, dude. Left him.
Oh no, he stopped leaving reviews in '99.
Yeah, because he died. Probably killed himself.
I can't enjoy The Mummy. What's wrong with me?
Why can't I feel? just fucking offs himself. It's just, yeah, exactly.
No, this was the last review he did.
Good, fucking good. I hope it was. We need less people like you in the world. Your name is probably Parker, and she left you for a guy who works at Denny's, guaranteed, because your personality sucks. That's probably what happened, dude.
A rugged ruffian.
A rugged ruffian. Get out of here. Who the fuck uses the word ruffian, you idiot?
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Nah, it's good, but not to leave some stank on it. Not to be petty. You don't use it to be petty.
5 out of 10 stars. Looks like a 2 hours demo of Tomb Raider mixed with Prince of Persia. They meant Persia, but that's Persia. I don't understand all those good reviews. The Mummy is nothing but a poor Indiana Jones like movie with bad story, poor acting, and awful video game aesthetic. There is nothing in this movie that has not already been seen. That's fair. Rewatch old adventure movies as Jason and the Argonaut, Sinbad, or The Thief of Baghdad if you want great entertainment and fantasy, but please avoid this kind of rotten adventure movie.
All right, so this guy's like 80 years old.
Which is funny because the director wanted to channel Jason and the Argonauts and Indiana Jones.
Yeah, obviously he did.
Sinbad. All right. 10 out of 10. The sands will rise, the heavens will part, the power will be unleashed. The Mummy is the best mummy movie ever to be made. This movie will blow your mind by its action, romance, adventure, and music score. I love The Mummy because it's one of those roller coaster rides where you just jump on and never let go. The Mummy is a remake of the 1932 Mummy, which starred Boris Karloff, who played Imhotep. The Mummy is about an expedition of treasure-seeking explorers in the Sahara Desert in 1925. They stumble upon an ancient tomb. The hunters, without knowing, set loose. Wait, hold on. He's just
talking about the other movie.
Yeah, I guarantee. Well, he's recapping both. I guarantee this movie a classic. Do not compare this with the 1932 movie. Thanks to director Stephen Sommers, which he did a wonderful job on this fantastic film. If you want to see this movie, do not watch the 1932 one. Watch the 1999 one because it'll blow you away. Last things to wrap this up: spectacular special effects, roller coaster adventure, funny moments, out of the world music score, superb acting, and wonderful cast. This movie's a 10 out of 10 stars. Damn. This boy, 2003.
You know what? Put some respect on it.
You know, I have to amend my score.
Oh shit, what are you gonna amend it to?
To story plot 1. Unoriginal remake. Oh shit.
Oh, technically it's a sequel. Fucking how unoriginal. Ridiculous. Fucking hate it.
All right, here you go.
They got what they wanted. The creators of the remake of the Karloff vehicles started that they wanted a mummy from the 90s. Well, that's exactly what they got. A flashy film where the title character is an action figure, ready to made for the toy market. I must be old-fashioned. I much prefer the dark mystery of the older films. The only good thing about this rash of remake, in my honest opinion, Imhotep, is that they focus attention. On the originals. If the new Mummy hadn't been made with, we might not have the old Mummy on DVD. Same goes for the Avengers movie. Thanks to that fiasco, I now have a complete collection of the released Diana Rigg episodes on the little discs. So maybe I shouldn't complain.
What are they talking about?
I have no idea. He's grateful that these movies were made so that they re-released the old ones on DVD, in which he prefers those, clearly.
So I'm actually at 8.5.
Oh my, yeah, here's my thing. That's fucking ridiculous that you went there, because here's my thing. Who the fuck cares that it's a remake? It's not even a remake. If you watch the original, they don't follow it beat for beat. The original Mummy is nothing like 1999. It's nothing like 1999.
You can't say nothing.
Oh, it takes a dead dude with bandages. All right. Like, I get that. The idea is the same, but you can't. That's ridiculous. They added so much new things to it.
Let me see. A resurrected Egyptian mummy searches Cairo for the girl he believes to be his long-lost princess. That's it.
Okay. That's it? Really?
That's it.
All right. So The Departed, you gave that.
We've already had this argument.
I'm going to just you're ridiculous. All right, continue.
And I docked The Departed, and that's when we had the argument.
Moving past it. Moving past it. Moving past it. You're this guy's best friend.
510. What did the critics see in this? The critics said camp. I just say stupid and poor acting, but that's okay because most of the dialogue was not really worth the ferric oxide it's recorded on. 10 years ago, the special effects would have been amazing, but now I've seen all that. Rachel W. is pretty good, though vapid. Oh, it's pretty good looking. Damn, what the and that's about the most positive thing I, a male, can say about the movie. It bored me so much I had to take 2 evenings to see it all. So don't believe the critics. Believe the IMDb voting. This film is not worth it.
Another incel who doesn't have a significant other. John, you fucking.
That sounds about right.
Jesus Christ! All right, I'm done with John and your best bud up there. Move, move past, move fucking. Thank God we have the originals on DVD that I can watch and enjoy far more, and then not give it a better score, even though it's not good at all. Fucking ridiculous. Did you know?
Brendan Fraser nearly died during a scene where his character is hanged. Rachel Weisz remembered he stopped breathing and had to be resuscitated.
Fucking get to his craft, dude. Good job, man. I mean, listen, you can argue about Brandon, but he takes his roles very serious. The man gained 200 pounds to play the whale.
In one scene, Benny is shown with a sack full of gold, which he is trying to load onto a camel. Benny pulls the camel by the reins, but the camel doesn't budge. The camels all, for some reason, hated Kevin J. O'Connor.
I'm gonna be honest. When you look at Benny, you're like, I don't like his face.
No, yeah, you fucking hate him. I like when
that's such a good fucking fact.
The actor ad-libbed the line. It's like, at least for my kids. Like, you don't have any kids.
Any kids?
Maybe I'm mixing up the scenes, but when he's like, and Brendan Fraser, he throws him over. No, he's a perfect wormy little dude.
He's just perfect and wormy, dude. He really is. They nailed it with that.
So yeah, the camel's not fucking with him. Like, yo, get this fucker away from me.
Dude, I don't know how I'd feel if a camel wouldn't fuck with me, dude. Just by looking at me, I'm like, what's he see in my soul that I don't know? This is fucked up.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, they don't seem very particular about most things.
They never have opinions about anything, so that would fuck me up, dude. That would really fuck me up.
The library disaster was done in one take. It would have taken an entire day to reshoot if a mistake had been made.
Oh wow, okay, that was a really cool scene too.
Very, very cool. Yeah. Yeah, that I actually saw on Twitter. I already knew that one, but amazing.
That was great.
With the exception of a loincloth, a few pieces of jewelry, and pasties, Patricia Velasquez was nude except for body paint, which took 4 hours to apply.
That dude, you know what? I was crushing on her when I was looking at that. It was like, whoa,
I was looking at that.
That, dude. A knocks on a moon, this boner, my friend. That was some sexy right there. She's all right. I'm gonna be honest, boys. Again, this is for our current generation. You can thank her and a couple others why we like the toxic women the way we like them. That bitch is the one that started it all. I guarantee you, dude. Look at that haircut. You see that haircut right now? You fucking run away, dude. That Nicki Minaj fat booty haircut, you run away from that fucking haircut, dude. Woo! That's the kind of bitch you can bring back to life, and she still wouldn't be happy with you type of haircut right there, dude. You don't want to mess with that.
That's funny.
You don't want to mess with that.
The effects team was told no gore when designing the look of the mummy. They actually did tests for grossness threshold, which I think they found a happy medium because it was still pretty gross.
It was gross
when he was fucking
their skin
kissing
getting
Rachel
sucked
Weisz.
alive. Like all that, dude. It was not good.
It was the
I think you had a
visual of
good
him
time.
kissing her, and then he like looks up at the camera, and he's like, "Oh, get away from
he's
her."
got all that little, ooh, yeah. And then the bug, little scarab, come popping out of his chest, entering his mouth, and he just chews it real
Oh
quick. I'm
yeah.
like, all right,
All right.
dude, good for you.
Pretty gross.
Get the protein where you can, dude. But all right. Like, good
Except
God.
when he gains his full form, like, okay, now you kiss her.
Yeah, now you do it, man.
Now I insist. Now I need to see it.
You're way too good looking. Like, you're fucking Billy Zane clearly modeled himself after you. Like, you get after it, dude. I don't know why they call you mummy when you're clearly daddy. Get into it.
The white nightgown Evelyn wore when the ship was attacked became transparent when it got wet and had to be digitally painted while during post-production so the film could keep its PG-13 rating.
Oh, come on now. You could have made it rated R. You could have made it rated R for rating.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, oh.
Whoa. Oh. I'll tell you right
It
now,
would probably
that
still hold the
will they,
box
won't
office
they.
record.
Oh, dude. That will they, won't they would have moved a lot sooner if we would have saw something to see a little see-through. You know what I mean? Wouldn't have made it past the second act with old Colin.
The Magi were originally supposed to be tattooed from head to toe, but Stephen Summers vetoed it because he thought Oded Fair was too good looking to be covered up.
Fucking listen, he's right, dude. Oh dear, oh my, dude, that boy was good looking. That boy is way too good looking. Deadlock, Mimchick. I'm like, whoa, who are you, dude? Who are you, my friend? You've woken the beast from 1,000 years. I'm like, oh, I didn't even hear you. I didn't even know what you said.
You just woken
You're
my
way
beast.
too good looking. I couldn't even understand. You were speaking some language. I just couldn't get past your eyes. Thank God you're not tattooed all over. You should be tattooed all over.
The production had the official support of the Moroccan army, and the cast members had kidnapping insurance taken out on them. A fact Stephen Summers disclosed to the cast only after shooting had finished.
That's fucking crazy. That's pretty wild.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. But hey, it's a weird conversation to have if someone did get kidnapped afterwards. Like, it's all right. We got insurance.
It's okay. He's covered.
He's covered. Wait, hold on. Who was it? Was it Benny? Oh, no, I didn't get insurance. That guy did.
The co-creator for Everybody Loves Raymond was flown out to Russia so Russia can have a Russian, not spin-off, but like a Russian remake of Everybody Loves Raymond, like just a Russian version. And it's a funny documentary, him doing that, because they hated him. But he had to get kidnap insurance when he took that trip.
Yeah, Russia doesn't fuck around, dude. They just don't. Smart.
An Egyptologist was brought in to phonetically render what ancient Egyptian might have sounded like for the dialogue.
That's cool. Beautiful detail. Beautiful detail.
According to director Stephen Summers, Universal phoned him the morning after this movie was released and said, "We need another one."
Fuck yeah, you did. Hell yeah. And we absolutely. Oh man.
Which I'm glad that one's good.
Well, the other one was just as good, in my eyes. It's just unfortunate he picked up the phone the third time. That's unfortunate.
Well, there was a writer's strike, and he probably wasn't even involved for that with that one.
Oh, was there? I'd be interested in looking at the facts around that.
It was during the writer's strike for sure. It came out the same time. Was it Wolverine Origins? Which is the one with Deadpool in his mouth zone?
Yeah, Wolverine Origins.
Yeah, also during the writer's strike.
Gross.
Or just Fast and Furious. That one was during the writer's strike.
Gross.
Yeah. What was it? Which mummy was it? Something about a tomb?
The second one?
No, the third one.
The third, I don't remember, dude.
The Tomb of the Dragon Emperor.
Tomb of the Dragon Emperor.
Yep. Stephen Summers not involved.
That explains everything, man.
Yep.
Explains everything. That would explain. They recasted Evie too. That was stupid. Rachel was not in that movie.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
That was upsetting
people
to me
knew
as a young boy.
when to pack it in.
Yep.
The Mummy Returns. Yep.
That was the really
written by
shitty,
Stephen
really
Summers,
shitty.
directed by Stephen Summers.
Fuck it, but
I don't
should
think
CGI
they-
of the Rock's face.
I don't think they just did it without him. Let me ask. Let me get ChatGPT. Let me make sure it was the strike.
Yeah, because that's interesting. Because the third one really wasn't that great, man.
No, it was
It
bad.
just
It
wasn't-
was very, very
It
bad.
was really bad.
Very disappointing. I remember how excited I was.
It was really bad.
Due to a combination of creative fatigue, shifting studio direction, and franchise evolution.
Yeah.
Summers stepped back voluntarily after directing the first two films. Summers chose not to direct the third installment. He remained an executive producer. He still had stake in the project, but he didn't want to lead it. He reportedly felt he had said what he wanted to say with the characters and wanted to pursue other projects. Van Helsing, G.I. Joe.
Jesus. Summers.
You didn't know
Summers.
he was hot, baby. He was
Summers,
coming
log
off
in,
of two
lock
mummy
in, dude.
movies. He's like,
Summers.
they're gonna eat up whatever I give them.
Fucking, your
s-
arrogance.
I'm gonna spoon feed
You're
these boys.
hubris. You're fucking hubris right now.
The studio wanted to reinvigorate the franchise after a 7-year gap. So they wanted a fresh take. So they brought on Rob Cohen from the Fast and the Furious and Triple X, which isn't bad. To
It's
direct.
not great.
Yeah.
It's not bad, but it's not great either, dude. I'll stand on business with that one.
And then the
You
third
give me
film,
Ice Cube or Vin Diesel. I don't give a shit.
the
I'm not
third
watching it.
film departed from Egyptian mythology, moved to ancient China, introducing the Terracotta Army and key-based immortality. But that was a cool idea.
That's a cool idea. Really cool idea.
Rachel Weisz also did not return due to reported script concerns and family obligations, which further changed the franchise dynamic.
Nah, it was scripted.
Yeah,
so she
she's
just
like,
made up that family.
well, I also have family
yeah.
stuff and the script sucks, but it's like mostly the family stuff, actually. I would have been naked in the first one if you'd have let me.
Oh God.
So
Rachel,
it's definitely
come on,
the
I'll be
script.
so good to you. I'll be so fucking. I'll rewrite the script. I'll make it so good for you. I'll be right there being good to you.
To avoid dehydration in the scorching heat of the Sahara, the production's medical team created a drink that the cast and crew had to consume every 2 hours. Sandstorms were daily inconveniences. Snakes, spiders, and scorpions were a major problem, with many crew members having to be airlifted out after being bitten.
Way to fucking stick to the craft, man. That's dope.
In
I'm just
2004,
saying, man.
Universal Studios theme parks, Hollywood and Orlando, opened their Revenge of the Mummy rides based on both this movie and The Mummy Returns. The rides became so popular, the lines would stretch into the main park with riders waiting for hours in the hot California or Florida sun. To alleviate the stress of waiting, when the lines would move, fans of the movie would warily chant, "Emotep, Emotep," as the hypnotized townspeople do halfway through the movie.
I remember getting on the Mummy Return.
No, me too.
That was awesome. I
The
loved
when
it.
the
And
the part where
line was long.
the scarabs cover the wall, my brother got so
Yeah.
freaked out.
Oh, that's great. No, it was a great fucking ride.
It's a very good ride. They
wild.
still have it. Steven Summers came up with the gag of Evelyn saving Rick from 2 gunshots on the burning boat the night before they filmed the scene.
That's cool.
It's very cool because as I was watching it, I was like, man, what a detail, what a great visual. It works on every level.
Yeah.
And it's like, what a great idea. Night before.
Yep.
Still cooking.
Dude,
Still stirring
Summers,
the pot.
I think he just gave all of his best to the first two, and he's like, "I'm gonna go fucking give."
Larry, let's check up on him.
Downhill from here.
Let's check up
check
on
out
him.
his check on his list.
Yeah.
God, I hope I'm wrong. I want to be
'Cause
wrong.
maybe he corrected after G.I. Joe.
Jesus, G.I. Joe was such a shit film. That movie.
I'm
You
just
brought
gonna-
on The Rock, and it was still ass. Like,
I'm
that's
just gonna look
crazy.
at oh shit.
Not good, huh? He didn't learn his
Eh.
lesson. Scott didn't learn, man. I'm gonna call him Scott now.
All right, so there's some movies
Steven
here. He actually directed the 94 live action Jungle Book. Do you remember that one?
That was actually not a bad one.
No, it's a bad one. Anyways,
It was a bad
let's
one?
just start at 99.
Oh, am I thinking the Disney or the live action Jungle Book? There was two different ones.
The live action Jungle Book, yeah.
Not by Disney though.
I don't think so.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks ass.
Yeah.
I remember that one being really bad, dude.
Oh, I think he's just rich. So Mummy 99, Mummy Returns 2001, Van Helsing.
Well, hold on now. I really enjoyed Van Helsing.
It's fine.
That's a fun watch.
G.I. Joe: The Rise of the Cobra in 2009.
But
Odd Thomas in 2013.
but
Hasn't directed since.
after 2, you're like, maybe I don't got it in the chamber anymore.
Yeah.
Smart, dude. Way to self-reflect and step away. Good job.
Yeah, and writing.
You're like, you
I think he just made money.
I think he was like, I'm Brett Favre. I could keep going and change teams and
Ruin my
do Gene
legacy.
commercials, ruin my legacy, even talk politics. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna walk away from this, and he did. Good for him. Good for Steven.
A mix of both line and bear roars were used for the yells/screams of Imhotep and the soldier mummies during the climax.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. Brendan Fraser did the hanging scene for real and passed out during filming. According to him, Stephen Summers' only direction was look good and don't die. Shove. Action.
Nice. That no rope contraption that can protect your
Right,
neck?
or just tie
None
it
of that?
poorly so he just hangs there like an
Yeah,
actual choking.
I would have argued the point that magicians, there's been an old, even in the 20s, magician trick where it's a false hang. Those things were already invented. Like, I don't understand.
Leonardo DiCaprio was rumored to have been offered the role of Rick O'Connell. It's believed DiCaprio was said to have loved the script and wanted to be in the film. However, he already agreed to star in The Beach. It's also been said that DiCaprio asked if The Beach could be delayed so he could film The Mummy, but producers refused. However, filming of The Beach was delayed anyway. Not as good a movie, though.
No,
with him.
not at all. And I would argue, Brendan Fraser, perfect cast. It would not have been good.
What has DiCaprio ever gave us funny?
No,
No, right?
no, it's not his bag.
Yeah.
Not his bag.
Well, that movie is underway with your boy Cliff Booth.
Cliff Booth.
The character
What movie?
from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah.
He's
What
getting
about-
a spin-off movie directed by Dave Lynch.
Hey, by who?
David Lynch.
David Lynch. David Lynch is directing that?
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood sucked ass, so this one can only be an improvement. But anyway.
Funny. Continue on with your fucking sour grapes.
In the original script, Evie was supposed to say, "He's gorgeous," when she first sees the fully resurrected Imhotep. The line was filmed but removed from the final cut.
That's good.
Yeah?
She should be in love with O'Connell. There should be a
Well,
complete
look,
romance
you
with
could be
O'Connell.
in love with O'Connell. It doesn't make Imhotep any less gorgeous.
Nah.
She keeps it to herself. She thinks it.
You got to keep that shit to yourself, dude. Because here's my thing:
Uh,
this cast, she would be saying that every time she turned around and saw a man on the screen. Oh my god, he's gorgeous. Oh my god, he's gorgeous. Oh my, it'd be ridiculous. It's too inconsistent. Stop it.
The character, Ardeth Bay, was originally scripted to die at the end of the film. This was changed by director Stephen Summers because he thought the character was too heroic to be killed off. As a result, Bay also appeared in the sequel, The Mummy Returns.
Absolutely, dude. Fucking 10 toes down, too. I love that character.
I think Summers had a little thing for him on set.
Dude, I don't know. I don't think it's not a thing he did because we all did. We all had a thing for him. Like the moment, all right. In the second Mummy movie, when the I guess the antagonist, the opposite of Ardeth Bay, sees him in the jungle for the first time. No, sees him in the mansion for the first time. If you remember that, it was like his old colleague or rival, and he looked at him and he gave him that sexy look. He's like, Ardeth Bay, and I'm like, oh, he sees it. Oh man, he sees it. All of us see it. You could want to murder this man and still respect his zest, dude. You still respect his sexy, even though you want to kill him. You're like, Ardeth Bay. You're like, ooh,
The scene where O'Connell saves Evelyn from the sacrificial slab was filmed with Brendan Fraser fighting against invisible mummies. He meticulously choreographed his every movement, and all mummies were later added to the shot with computer-generated imagery matching his moves.
It's good.
You know what's funny? When I saw it, that was my guess. I was like, they probably did it that way.
I think they had to, because it did look really good. Like, it
Well-
didn't look like they already animated it, and he was like mapping out and trying to meet those
Yeah.
markers.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can motion capture some people in there.
1999 was a different beast, though, dude. Like, that was
Sure.
now for sure.
Well, they were using motion capture, but yeah, maybe to not to that extent.
Not that degree.
In the original script, Jonathan's attempts to read the Book of the Living unwittingly caused the huge statue of Anubis to come to life and start attacking Rick. This was rejected for being too expensive to realize on screen and replaced by having Jonathan unwittingly reanimate the Pharaoh's guards instead.
I thought it was cool, man.
They even had to
I don't
pull
know,
back.
This bird icon. And she's just like, what did she say? She said some bird. I don't remember what the bird was. He's like, oh yes, that's what it is. Oh yeah. Like, he's not fighting for his fucking life. No one. It's like a not a life or death situation. He's just looking at the books. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, that is the icon. That was so funny.
During the filming of the scene with Scarab crawling under his skin, Omid Djalili chose not to wear underwear for some reason. As a result, his genitals kept falling out of his pants during takes as he was writhing in pain. The editor had to cut around the unintentional nudity as much as possible. However, if you watch the scene closely, you can still see some of the unintended nudity on screen for a few frames during one shot as he is screaming, "Help me," and grabbing at his pants.
Man was method acting, baby.
No, he saw the rest of the cast. And he's like, I'm gonna have to take things up a notch.
I gotta step it up a notch.
I'm going commando.
Dip blah, lip lip shah, blip dip blah.
I liked when he pulls his scarab. He's like, "Ah."
Yeah, because that was so his character. You're like, yeah, dude, that's exactly what he would.
His genitals kept falling out of his pants. That's it for the.
That's it, man. That was fucking great. Love the movie. I give it a 9.5. Fury drops it down to an 8.5.
8.5.
Crazy fucking nuts. This is a great fucking movie. This oh man. Top 20 for sure. I'd have to look at my top 10 to see if this would make it in. Because this is a damn good movie, man. This is a fun watch, continuously fun watch. I remember I was cooking dinner and I was looking at Kitty, and she's just sitting there like just watching it, and I'm like just watching her watch it, and I'm watching it. But then like the music would play and I'm cooking food, like fuck, I gotta pause real quick, I gotta look. I just remember just watching it and just getting into it, you know? It was awesome. Like, just that feeling of like watching someone experience it for the first time, like having her just being super lesbian over Evie, and then like those small little will they won't they moments, and just I am a librarian. That she just falls over. It was fucking awesome. Laughing. It was great, dude.
Yeah, Sergo, I had to drop half point.
The food did burn a little bit.
For the story plot, since it's a remake.
But that being said,
them's the rules.
Them the rules. So guys, you know what we're gonna do here. I guess we're gonna be voting on another top 10. Did we get our lists, or what are we doing? What are we doing? What's the goal? What's the homework? Did anybody do their homework?
Yeah.
I don't think they did. I don't think anyone did their homework. I'll be honest. I expected no one did their homework. Did we have any plan Bs?
If we had the technical difficulties at the beginning, but I was thinking, I wanted to just pick our next movie at the start of the stream. Let's get it out of the way. But here we are.
Get it out of the way? Okay. Here we are. What movie? What are you thinking?
I think it'd be funny if we watched The Electric State.
Do you want to do The Electric State? The
Yeah.
one on Netflix?
Yeah.
Let's do it. I'm done.
Sergo said, I did it, but didn't put it anywhere, so I just forgot about
Your
it.
dog ate it. Your dog ate it. Okay. Thank you, Sergo. Your dog ate it. Was your dog watching Forbidden Kingdom as well? And then it ate it.
You know, I think we're just gonna have to pick a list, and then just
pick a list.
give it to chat. Yeah, here, pick any movie from here. We'll vote.
Okay, I like that. I like that. You know what we could do too? People can vote on the number in the order in which we watch the top 10. We can come up with the top 10 or find a list and then have people vote on what's the next movie on the top 10 that we watch.
Well, what top 10 are you talking about?
I don't know. What I'm just saying is we'll find the top 10 and then we'll have because no one's showing initiative, so we might as well agree on a top 10 list that both of us agree on and then have people choose.
A random movie generator. Let me see. Rigging the votes for Sharknado.
We still need to watch a bad movie. That movie, we still.
Well, it should be, from everything I've heard, it should be The Electric State.
That one, or what's that stupid one that Izzy wanted us to watch with Sam Rockwell?
Oh,
Gentleman Bronco.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Gentleman.
Wait.
Go.
All right. So movierankings.net.
Oh, okay.
You could put in a genre, subgenre, the runtime. Okay, let me.
Oh, that's cool.
You guys know what I like. In that sweet spot
I was
there.
say 107 minutes. Like, it's so specific.
Come on. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got here.
Let's see.
Bay of Angels.
What the fuck is that?
It's random.
I don't like it, dude. I don't like it.
Let me see.
Bay of
I guess it's
Angels?
from 1963.
You know, we also have
Was
to
there
watch
a-
movies that people are interested in our fucking opinions about, right?
Gene is a
No
clerk.
one's wondering.
Gene is a clerk in a bank. His colleague Karen is a gambler and gives him the virus. In the casinos, Gene meets Jackie. Their love affair will follow their luck at the roulette.
Yeah, the point of movie talk is to talk about having an interesting opinion on movies that people want to have an interesting opinion about.
Would you? Okay, decade.
Bay of Angels.
Decade. Let's go.
Ah, fuck me.
Where's 1990? There we go. All right, they can
All
come
right,
up with some
1990,
heat
okay,
here.
it was randomized.
There we go.
Oh, yeah,
baby.
that's
Woo!
it. All right. Okay, here we go. Fucking 90s is such gold, dude. 90s is so safe. It's crazy, dude.
Oh,
okay. Now we're fucking talking, boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Dude, I'm checking in with Dunstan right now, dude.
Dude.
Yeah.
I still think about this trailer. I never saw the movie. I think my parents were like, fuck that. Fuck you. We're not seeing that.
We're not seeing this. This
But-
is a line too far.
Fuck it. Let's watch the Dunstan checks in trailer. They play that song Jungle Boogie.
This was before we got the HBO Chimp Crazy documentary. Where we knew, but we didn't want to know how badly monkeys were treated.
Oh yeah.
Fuck, dude.
Or just most living things
We know.
in the entertainment
We know.
industry.
Oh, let's watch Dunstan Checks In. It's fucking Lil Wayne when he gets on stage now.
The world's most debonair hero can be found where the action is. His name is Dunstan. He's conducting covert operations, romancing irresistible women,
Oh, that's just how I like it.
and facing unimaginable danger. Dunstan checks in.
Yes. Oh, more. I like it rough. Oh.
That was played as a trailer, dude. Well, hold on now. Let's see the top comments. You know,
All
the
right.
top comments.
Oh, they're turned off. You fucking better be turned off.
You know they're turned off. Fuck. I like it rough. Like, that's not a kid's movie, dude. What are you doing, Dennis the Menace? Get out of here. That's not okay. God damn. I mean, it looks like Dunstan was definitely putting. He wasn't checking. He was putting something in. Oh shit!
Which one did I see?
All right, so
What are you
you want to
down
watch
there?
the Electric State?
Yeah. Oh, Bob the
God,
Butler.
dude.
I don't know what that
Bob
one
the
is.
Butler. The Tom Green.
Well, I see that, so I'm already
that was not-
I'm scared.
Yeah, that was real. Nope. Mm-mm. That's when he was just trying.
There was
shit.
a movie called The Big Hit with Mark Wahlberg. It's 90 minutes long, and I watched it a long time ago, and I loved it. So we can do that if you guys want to. I don't promise it's good. I can almost guarantee not. The Big Hit with Lou Diamond Phillips.
Okay. A little Lou Diamond.
Socially anxious hitman Melvin Smiley, an expert in his lucrative field, goes on a job and falls in love with his kidnapping victim, turning his world upside down.
Okay.
Fucking Lou Diamond Phillips. What the fuck is-
Phillips, dude. The Phillips. All right.
Ooh, Christina Applegate. Ooh.
She was one of my first crushes.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. On the fucking the Bundys, man.
Oh.
Love and marriage. Love and marriage. We're gonna do Electric State and Care.
Yeah. Has
Is
anyone
this right here, guys?
seen this?
Oh fuck. I haven't seen this.
Oh, 5.9 on IMDb. That's not horrible.
Barely above average,
I
buddy.
think Rotten Tomatoes is just exaggerating. Well, they
Well,
just
yeah.
had Mummy at 7.1.
You're right. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, and you want to see where Beverly Hills Ninja is?
Dude, 14. No, I'm not gonna even humor them. I already know them. I know what they would do with that golden fucking chalice of a film. I don't even care for their fucking wrong opinion.
Dang, I forgot how hot
You
that.
haven't seen it? I haven't seen it either. Electric State. We can watch it.
Yeah, I haven't seen
It's
it.
a bad movie.
So,
Oh,
Beverly
he's
Hills.
gonna give me the rating. He's gonna give me the rating. Okay. He's gonna give me the rating. Like I don't fucking already know it's gonna be a stupid fucking rating. Like I don't already know.
5.6.
Fucking ridiculous. You get out of here, dude.
Years ago in Japan, a baby is found by a ninja clan who raise him as their own. Years later, he is now a clumsy oaf who lacks ninja skills, and due to a mix-up, he gets an opportunity to prove himself when an American woman begs for his help.
And he proves that he does. Gets down, man.
Oh yeah,
No, yeah, he does.
with Liu Kang.
Yeah, with Liu Kang. Man left on a high note.
Was he dead?
No, in the movie, he left the industry on the high.
That was it?
Yeah, Mortal Kombat, Beverly Hills. He's like, all right,
He was
I'm
done?
just not marketable. He didn't make a lot of films, dude.
Let me see.
I don't know. He just didn't make a lot.
No, he looks sexy as hell right here. Hold on here.
Oh, I didn't say he wasn't sexy as hell. I say he, packed up his
Yeah.
boots. He put his boots in the ring after those two movies. Like, all right, I'm good. And I agree with it. Like, you crushed it, dude. Mortal Kombat, iconic. Beverly Hills, fucking Ninja, iconic. Walk away. Leave with a perfect streak.
No, he's still acting. Just
Nah,
in
he needs
nothing.
money. All right, I don't know.
He was in Death Race.
The first one.
Uh-huh.
Who was he in Death Race?
Oh,
he probably was one of the early ones that died.
14K.
Yeah, he died. Okay, God, I didn't realize that was him. Shit, he looks good, man.
But yeah, you're right. Mortal Kombat, the sequel.
Mortal Kombat.
And he's like, whew, that was a close one. I gotta be careful now.
I gotta be careful. I got nicked. They brought in like a white Shao Kahn. I gotta get out of here, dude. Gotta put my boots in the ring and then walk out.
Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully he has money.
Yeah, I'm sure he's fine.
No, he
He's good
hasn't
looking.
had an acting gig since
I don't think he
2015.
needs to. I think he got like a percentage deal of that Mortal Kombat movie.
Those are hard to come by. He likely did not. I used to think that. I used to think that all the time. But
No, that's one of the
no.
hardest things to achieve. I think Jack Nicholson was the only one that was successful in that.
No,
He
it's
normally
here and there.
takes
You need a
percentage.
lot of juice. They have to really want you in that movie.
Yep.
All right. Okay, this might be a hot take, but I think Millie Bobby Brown is very overrated. I don't think she's a good actress. She's fine,
hot take at
but
all.
for sure she's overrated.
She's fine.
Yeah.
She's overrated for sure. She's
Someone,
aggressively overrated.
James Gunn announced the new Wonder Woman movie.
Yeah.
Let me just find it.
No, it's just fine, or it's just gonna be good.
Yeah.
I'm down.
See if I can. Oh wait, I must have liked it. Hold on, let me check my likes. Jungle Boogie. Jungle Boogie. Ah, chicka boogie. What a song. That's when you knew you were gonna watch a good movie.
No.
No, that's just like, get down, get down.
I see they put all the money for the movie into the licensing rights of the music.
Dude. For the trailer. Fucking Dunstan. Damn, he was about to bang that chick, man.
No, that woman, that grown ass woman who likes it rough in the back. Like that's Dunstan's like, yeah, Dunstan's about to get it done, son. Like, let's get it in.
All right. Hold on, I got it. So, the Discussing Film page on Twitter says James Gunn has revealed that a new Wonder Woman movie is in the works, being written right now. Then this guy says, she's coming.
Aquafina, that'd be so fucking hilarious, dude.
So what reminded me is like Millie Bobby Brown, overrated, but it's like Aquafina and Zendaya. Zendaya's good, but they just like crowbar these bitches
Cram
into
it, they shove it.
everything. Into
They just
everything.
cram everything.
Everything.
There's other amazing female actresses out there that deserve flowers.
Yeah.
Like,
And
it's
then
just- it's a thing.
so in the comments everyone was giving him shit.
You guys know I was just kidding. Come on. You guys know I was just kidding. Right? I was just kidding. Come on.
I feel like when you post that, you're kidding, but you know what you're doing.
Oh
You
yeah, for
fucking
sure.
know
No,
what you're
for
doing.
sure.
That's great. That's just as good. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. That's really good.
Let me click here.
She's coming.
She's coming. No, there was some gold in the thread.
Oh no. Oh shit.
Said stop. And he posted this video. Anything but her and Zendaya. But you know, they start posting a bunch of pictures of Gal Gadot. Dude, she's a good looking
She's
Wonder
great.
Woman, man.
She's a great looking Wonder Woman, dude.
Oh no.
Dude. I don't even want to get it. Absolute cinema. Oh no.
What is he talking about?
Bruh. Oh god.
I can't find it, but we'll
That's
leave.
fine.
I want to see Gal Gadot. She's so good. Oh no.
She doesn't get hate. Oh fuck, that's horrible, dude. That's a great reaction.
All right.
All right, boys.
Oh, because Gal Gadot, she can't act.
She
Can't act, but you could get around that, especially in an action movie.
Yeah, look at guys, look at Jean-Claude Van Damme. That man cannot act to save his life. But man,
He
is
has
he
a little
entertaining as all
something.
hell.
When
He's got
the
nothing, dude.
dust blinded him.
No one acts like that when they get blinded with dust.
I've never been blinded with dust. I might do exactly that. my muscle memory might kick in from watching him.
Oh, how they just scream. You know, even as a kid, when I was watching Bloodsport, I was looking at that scene. I'm all like, "That's little bitch Bane right there, dude. What's he doing? He's doing too much." Because he's just like, it was like a little flower in the eyes. He's just bleeding. I'm like, all right, he's being a lot.
Damn, he looks good.
He looks so good.
Get up,
As a kid, I'm like, it's too much, dude. Look at that. It's too much. That's just what I see when I'm not wearing my glasses. They don't see me getting fucking crazy. Look at him. That's way too much, dude. Man, let's just try to win an Oscar.
Close. Dang. The flashback.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, give me a montage. Close the eyes with a montage. That's where I'm at.
Recalling his blindfolded training.
Oh, no,
Meanwhile, fucking Bolo just comes up and fucking. Oh shit, he tried.
Oh shit, he tried. Dude, he overreacts. Yeah, exactly, man. Not even dancing. Even in his dance. Listen, Llama, his dancing was fire, though. We can all agree to that.
Yeah.
Let's not get crazy. The man can dance. Okay, we're not saying he can't dance. He can't act, but he can definitely dance.
All right, we're going in the Electric State.
All right, Electric State, everybody. We're going to be watching that movie come this Tuesday and talking about it on Netflix right now. It is, if you have Netflix, you can watch it. And keep in mind, if you guys want to leave a review, check out our Discord. Please leave a review like Sergo here is in the Popcorn Talk section, okay? That being said, anything else, Fear? You good to go?
I'm good to go.
Good to go. And like fucking